Enjoy the magic of Christmas on BBC One. Jamie Lee Curtis and John Cleese encounter a fish called Wonder, amongst other things. Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise star in a moving study of autism, Rain Man.
What do I have left?
2 jacks, 1 8, 1 king, 1 6. 2 aces, 1 10, 1 9, 1 5.
1 5.
Eddie Murphy is coming to America, forsaking his royal privileges in search of a bride.
Hi.
I have recently been placed in charge of garbage. Do you have any that requires disposal?
Cleaning up Gotham City, Michael Keaton is Batman.
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
Jack Nicholson is the Joker.
Wait till they get a load of me.
Christmas film entertainment on BBC One.
Good evening and welcome to the best of the best from the world of tennis. Well, that's what the Grand Slam Cup sets out to be. It brings together the top 16 performers from the 4 Grand Slam championships. That's the Australian, the French, Wimbledon and the US Open. The system is quite straightforward. The further you go in the Grand Slam, the more points you get. But if the Grand Slam Cup is to be won by a Grand Slam winner, then it's all down to one man. Michael Stick, the outsider, who took the Wimbledon title with such style. For various reasons, the other Grand Slam winners have dropped out, leaving the 23-year-old German on his own. Stefan Edberg, who bounced back from semi-final defeat by Stick at Wimbledon to win the US Open, is out because of a knee injury. Boris Becker, Australian winner and Wimbledon runner-up, who wanted very much to play this year, quite a few have changed their attitude to this big money event, was hit by a virus last Sunday and had to withdraw. Jim Courier made it to Munich, but left the form of his French title success at home and lost in the first round to Michael Chang. So, although there are 10 Grand Slam singles titles spread among the last 8, only Stick won his in 1991. For the record, Andre Agassi was the only qualifier to decline the invitation. And Pete Sampras, who made $1 million at Munich a year ago, failed to qualify. The prize money this time is up by £140,000 for the winner. And this evening's 2 losers in the quarterfinals will go away with a little more than £170,000. Well, that's nice work if you can get it. So to our first quarterfinal, Ivan Lendl against Jakub Hlasek. Lendl qualifying in 5th place of the 16 qualifiers after being runner-up to Boris Becker in the Australian and reaching the last 4 of the US Open. He's dropped to 5th now in the world rankings. He hadn't previously been lower than 3rd since 1980. Jakub Hlasek's best in the Grand Slams was a quarter-final placing at Roland Garros. That's the French Championships. And he reached that stage in the Cup by taking the fizz out of the remarkable Jimmy Connors. Jimbo, semi-finalist in the US Open, won the first set to love, but Hlasek took the next 2, 4 and 4. And it's 4-all in the quarterfinal between Lendl and Hlasek in the first set, as we can join our commentators, Mark Cox and John Barrett. No breaks of service, Hlasek to serve.
Block 15.
Woodbridge, who was the hitting partner of Samantha Frankel Lendl and Tony Roach all at courtside. Woodbridge hit with Lendl earlier today and was the luckiest man in the world, really, when he got the news that Becker had decided that his illness would prevent him from playing. So it was Woodbridge who came into that spot in the draw, and he won his first match yesterday.
15-13.
Well, a stunning return from Lendl. He takes the ball early, short backswing, blocks it right across the front of Hlasek.
Oh, yes. Beginning to time them now, the returns.
15-14.
Good low return, forcing the half volley. Lendl is quick to come into the net and plays a drive topspin volley for a winner. 2 break points.
Rising 30-40. Robic at 5 ace.
That's wonderful serving.
Juice.
On both points, Hlasek finding accuracy and power together.
Four-tile. Advantage, Lendl.
Yes, furious with himself, but very clever of Lendl to rush him with the depth of that return. So a third chance to break and a 5th in all. 2 from the previous Hlasek service game.
Einstein. Juice.
Well, now it's Lendl's turn to look a little bit ratty. This is wonderful serving.
Four-tile. Advantage, Hlasek.
4 aces altogether, 3 of them in this game.
Spear game. Hlasek. Hlasek words. 5-4. Hlasek leads 5-4.
And no wonder the crowds are pouring in. Late comers, most of them. Great crowds yesterday, 9,600. But what a moment for Hlasek that was, and how well he came through the test.
Yes, must be frustrating, I think, for Lendl, because he's created the opportunity for the break of serve now 5 occasions. And invariably, Hlasek has pulled out something special on his serve, indeed, several clean aces. And it's the sort of situation, I think, that a player like Lendl finds frustrating, and why perhaps he has not played so well at Wimbledon as well as he has done on other court surfaces, because he's not quite as in control of the match as he would like to be. He has to respond to the situation, and he normally would like to get most of the serves back into play, or feel that he should be able to get most of the serves back into play. And if he can't even get his racket onto them, he must in his own mind feel he's not getting a fair chance. Dangerous situations these are for any player when they've had so many break points and they're not able to make the break, and then suddenly they've got to serve and save the set.
Well, you'd expect to see more baseline winners from Lendl and more serving winners perhaps from Hlasek, who has got a big serve when it's going well, but it's very erratic. The big test for Lendl now, 4-5.
Funzeno, 15 love.
Looks to me just half a yard slower than he normally is, Lendl, today.
30 love. Second serve.
Yes. Fraction slow again. He was irritated by the noise from a courtside cameraman. Probably the motor drives. They're quite close, and in this cavernous arena where the smallest sound can carry, probably has accentuated that noise.
Sequencing, 40-15.
Well, in this game, Hlasek's job, his role, was to try and make Lendl work very hard for these points. And only once has he succeeded.
Spiel, game, Lendl. 5 all.
Well, he'll be very relieved to have been given a fairly easy ride on his serve there. And the brittleness in Hlasek's play that one has noted before was apparent in that last game.
Wait, please. Could you sit down, please, at the back of the court? Bitte Name die Schnellplatz.
Wayne McEwen showing a nice turn of German phrase. An Australian. That is not Wayne McEwen. It's the public address announcer.
Fünfzehn, 15 love. Try signal, 30 love.
Nicely grooved now, this lovely flowing serve.
Besser. Sequencing, 30-15.
A return well appreciated by the spectators. Look how early Lendl takes that ball, drives it to the feet of Hlasek.
Sequencing, 40-15.
Well, 2 more aces in this service game, 6 now altogether. And the frustration will be mounting in Lendl's mind.
Spiel, game, Hlasek. Hlasek works.